Celtics off the tip. So with Williams on the bench, here's the group that Monty Williams has on the floor. They've got Powell. He's out there with LeBron James. And it's Thurman in at the 5 down low.
And the relentless nature that is Bill Russell. Always working for the best scoring opportunity. Won't find one better than that. And that's exactly what he's looking for, draining the triple.
Cousy passes to Howell. Trying to find Havlicek. He's got it now. Too open that time. Made it look too easy.
And, guys, you got to know who you're guarding. You got to run the shooter off that sweet spot. And for Halifax, that's anything in the mid-range area.
Unable to get the ball in bounds. They get called for the 5-second violation. Here's Howell. And there are the Celtics with another basket.
And remember, Havlicek was a highly recruited quarterback, so you see his passing ability on that one.
They're going to turn it over. They couldn't get it in bounds that time.
Yeah, a couple of turnovers here early on in the quarter, but he's got to just tighten it up a little bit.
First quarter of play, 1 minute played. Passes to Howell. Inside. The shot's good from Cousy.
And early on, they looked great. They've made all 4 of their shots to start this game.
That'll be a 5-second call.
And that'll make a pair of turnovers for him in just the last few minutes. So he's got to be a little bit more deliberate with the ball out there.
Here's Howell. Scored the basket. His second of 2 attempts.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
They're going to turn it over. They couldn't get it in bounds that time.
And we've just seen them make mistakes on back-to-back trips. Both those turnovers could have been avoided.
Just around a minute and a half into the first quarter.
And that's another basket for them. They have really come out blazing here in the first.
Unable to get the ball in bounds. They get called for the 5-second violation. Outside, Jones. And he can't extend the lead to double digits. Robinson on the wing. Covered by Havlicek. Out of bounds, Boston takes possession. And about 2 minutes played here in the first quarter. To the middle, here's Cousy, and that comes off the assist by Jones. Cousy's got his second basket of the game.
And they have owned the paint so far, and the score reflects it.
And you know, establishing that physical dominance early gives you a big mental edge, too. Don't discount that.
Here's Cousy. Again, the Celtics good for 2.
And when it rains, it pours. Another jump shot tickles the twine.
They're going to turn it over. They couldn't get it in bounds that time.
And that has been a huge problem for them here early in this game.
Well, that's the big reason for the deficit, Greg. I mean, they've had trouble squeezing the orange.
If you're just tuning in, we played about 2.5 minutes here in the first. Here's Howell. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
That's his first personal foul. First team foul.
Boston shooting their first free throws of this game.
At the line for 2 shots.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
The first one falls. That one misses, so he goes 1 for 2. They get it back. And a little over 2.5 minutes gone here in the first. And he gets the whistle for the 3-second call.
Violation. 14 ball.
To the inside. Here's Russell, and Bill Russell slams it in.
Excellent all-around performance so far. Hence the big lead.
Yeah, you know, they've had the advantage at both ends. They've got all the momentum early on.
That'll be a 5-second call.
Inbound violation. 14 ball.
Now about 3 minutes gone in the first quarter. It's good.
They've wasted no time settling into their offense.
Yeah, they're lasered in. I mean, really making the most of their possessions.
They're going to turn it over. They couldn't get it in bounds that time.
Yeah, just a sloppy start. He has got to do a better job of valuing the possessions.
I agree with you. Already 4 turnovers for him. You've got to trust your offense, and you've got to trust your teammates.
Here's Howell, covered by LeBron, and Howell kicks to Havlicek. First quarter of action, just under 3.5 minutes played. And he drives in. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
Well, listless and lifeless at the defensive end. I mean, especially inside. They've really got to pick up that interior defense.
You know, just maybe a little overly aggressive here. It hasn't been a good display of discipline with the basketball.
Yeah, he's really hurting his team, sabotaging his team with these miscues. He's got to rein himself in and get refocused a little bit.
And we're just over 3.5 minutes into the first quarter, and it's good. 2 points. Howell's got 7 points.
The assist totals, Kevin, just continue to grow. They're way ahead in that category. Ball movement has been hard.
Clearly just an example of a different mindset between these teams.
And all the turnovers, guys, are hurting his team. I mean, he's continuing to just give the ball away.
Montreal on D. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
How about he has yet to miss 4-4 to start?
Yeah, he's setting himself up to be their go-to guy today.
Unable to get the ball in bounds. They get called for the 5-second violation.
To the lineup for the home team.
Down low. And the slam dunk by Russell.
Displaying intensity right off the opening tip, especially on the offensive end.
Tell you what, forget about easing into the game. They came out with guns blazing.
And the turnover total is staggering. And this staff cannot be happy.
Not at all, guys. I mean, all these mistakes and miscues have really hamstrung their effort.
Havlicek, the pass to Jones. With the teardrop. Not going to go that time. And it's Montreal the other way. And this is year one of LeBron's 2-year, $85 million extension. And Greg, that will take him through age 38.
And that will amount to $435 million in career earnings, the most all time. And it wouldn't surprise me if he's got a few more years left in the tank after that.
Havlicek outside. Here's Howell. He gets it in there. Howell's got 9 points.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
And when you make 5 in a row in close like that, it also takes pressure off your perimeter guys, too.
Really, it's about valuing the possession. It seems like he's trying to manufacture offense out there rather than just letting the play develop.
So it's the Celtics now. Outside, Jones. To the paint, here's Sharman. 1 up, 1 down. 2 points with his first shot this game.
Yeah, that's the 3rd bucket in a row from the paint. This defense needs to clog those lanes in the middle.
They're going to turn it over. They couldn't get it in bounds that time.
Home team ball.
Jones for 3. It's rebounded by Montreal.
Boy, just not scoring with the efficiency he'd like to. Tough quarter for him.
Ripped away. He takes it in. Some solid defense from Robinson. And so it's Montreal now. Here's Thurman. He's still scoreless so far in this one. Out of bounds, Boston takes possession.
Home team ball.
Here's Boston now. To the middle. Here's Russell. And Bill Russell slams it in.
And this guy, to me, embodies determination. Small at his position, but he still gets up and keeps plays alive. That's mind over matter for sure.
That'll be a 5-second call.
Home team ball.
Here's Sharman. Good, and it's Russell picking up the assist. Russell's got 3 assists now in this one.
Just impressed with the teamwork out there, setting the table for one another.
5 straight baskets resulting from assists. They're playing as one unit out there.
Unable to get the ball in bounds. They get called for the 5-second violation. And there's a minute 45 left to play in the first quarter. And that one is good.
Fantastic ball movement. They're picking them apart with their passing.
Purposeful passing it is, partner. Their last 10 points have all come off assists.
They're going to turn it over. They couldn't get it in bounds that time. And the Celtics with possession here. Jones for three. Stayed with it, but they couldn't get it to fall. Powell against Havlicek. Powell in the high post. And wrestling for it there, but no one has possession. We'll have a jump ball. Boston has possession. Here's Boston now. To the inside. Here's Havlicek, and Havlicek throws it down.
Really nice job moving the ball around that time, picking apart that defense.
Unable to get the ball in bounds. They get called for the 5-second violation. .102 left here in the opening quarter.
Yeah, the chemistry has been terrific. Really impressed with their offensive execution.
You know, the defense has really been kept off balance because of the outstanding passes. 4 straight field goals have been made off an assist.
14 ball.
Puts it up off the inbound. Here's Howell. Nailed from three-point land. Howell's got 16 points.
Tell you what, he has been feeling it, guys, and the best game plan right now, it's elementary. Just keep feeding him. Let him eat.
That'll be a 5-second call.
Inbound violation. 14 ball.
.54 seconds left in the first quarter. It's good from long range.
Boy, he has been special to start this game. Shooting 8 of 9, just making it look easy.
Unable to get the ball in bounds. They get called for the 5-second violation.
14 ball. Coming onto the floor for your home team, Bob Cousy.
Here is Havlicek. He has 6 and a miss there off the inbound. There's 45 seconds left in the first quarter, and they double up James. And we're going to have a jump ball. It's tied up there. So it's Boston now. There's 31 seconds left in the first quarter of the game. They retain possession. They get it back. Eyes it again. And Russell with the layup. Russell's got 14.
Really crashing that offensive glass. The instincts, the long arms, the quickness of jump. Russell kills you with second chance.
They're going to turn it over. They couldn't get it in bounds that time. His shot was hindered by that momentous mobile one block.
Sharp instincts on D there. Just timing when to rise up and swat that one away.
23 seconds left to play in the first. Russell. And it's Russell with that extra effort. 16 points for him.
And boy, have they come out strong, really pounding the offensive board for second chance points.
Ultra impressive, guys. Caught them off guard, and they've taken the momentum in this game now.
Just careless. No other way to describe it to start the game. That's already his third miscue.
Well, I think he can actually execute better if he simplifies things and just stays with the game plan. So far, the execution's been poor.
Here's Howell. That one wide left.
Yeah, they got that one, but early on, it's really been a struggle for them to secure that defensive backboard.
And because it's still early, I wouldn't read too much into it. There's still a lot of game left.
Six seconds left in the first. Three-pointer. And no good on the last second attempt this time. And so it's Boston, enjoying the kind of gigantic lead you almost never see. And they're winning the turnover battle very easily in this one. And we'll be right back after this. And so far through one quarter, it's been a lopsided game. We'll see if that changes here in the second. And guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for Boston.
You know, points off turnovers can be a very telling stat, and we've seen a few of those from them already.
And another thing they've done right from the start is converting a lot of those second chance opportunities. Those can be hard to come by sometimes.
That'll be a 5-second call.
Inbound violation.
Costly error there. We'll see how they rebound from that miscue.
Well, you know what? Their wounds are self-inflicted. I mean, you've got to play much smarter than that.
Here's Howell. Down low. Russell. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
Nate Berman.
You know, individually, Russell affects the game in so many ways, but as a teammate, I just think he elevates everybody else's play, makes them better.
The Celtics shooting their third and fourth free throw attempts of the game.
2 shots.
Shooting 2.
Free throw good, Russell. And so Russell hits them both. Unable to get the ball in bounds. They get called for the 5-second violation. Here's Howell. Good, and it's Russell picking up the assist. Howell's got 21 in the game.
And guys, there are 2 types of stars. I mean, the guy who makes himself look better, and then there's the guy who makes his teammates look better. Russell is clearly the latter.
Off the inbound pass. That shot is good. He's taken 15 and made 10 from the field tonight.
And the D has gotten a little bit laxed here defending the triple.
They're going to turn it over. They couldn't get it in bounds that time.
Costly error there. We'll see how they rebound from that miscue.
Well, you know what? Their wounds are self-inflicted. I mean, you've got to play much smarter than that.
Havlicek the pass to Howell. Here's Sharman, and he uses the glass on the lane. He has 6.
And of the last 6 baskets, 5 have come on the interior. This is just smash mouth physical basketball, guys.
That'll be a 5-second call.
And mistakes, guys, this quarter have translated to 9 points at the other end.
And that's out of bounds. Boston will retain possession.
Great instincts from him to get a hand on that pass and tip it out.
And, you know, even though they didn't come up with the steal, that's still a nice defensive play.
Here is Russell. 9 for 9, looking deadly accurate. Like, guys, he cannot miss.
And now you see them starting to really work the ball inside.
Unable to get the ball in bounds. They get called for the 5-second violation.
All you have to do is point to their turnovers this quarter. There's a reason the scoreboard looks like it does.
That's been the culprit, the turnovers. I mean, TOs, those kinds of mistakes, have really kind of drained their confidence to this point.
Pass to Kuzi. Here's Howell. Just over 1 minute has passed here in the second quarter. And yes, it's good.
Every time they get scored on during this run, it's come from inside the paint.
They're going to turn it over. They couldn't get it in bounds that time.
And continuing to cough it up here, the TOs threatening to cost these guys the game.
Yeah, you want to get a shot every time down, even if it's a tough shot. Any shot is better than no shot. You just don't want to turn it over.
Inside, here's Kuzi. That's tipped.
You know, I'm not sure another player combines defense and offense as well as Thurman. The only reason he doesn't get more blocks is because so many guys are afraid to bring the ball anywhere near him.
Foul out there with Russell. Then there's Havlicek, and it's Kuzi in at the point. That's the Boston 5. Just about a minute and a half has gone by here in the second. Dishes it to Russell. Here's Havlicek. Good, and it's Russell picking up the assist. Havlicek's got 8 points.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Yeah, and that's 4 straight field goals now that they've allowed from point-blank range. Can't happen.
Yeah, 3rd turnover of the quarter, and he has got to value that basketball more.
Here's Howell, and there are the Celtics with another basket.
Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flame.
Yeah, I love the fact he doesn't play the score. He just keeps coming, attack mode. He doesn't know how to step off the gas pedal.
We're now about 2 minutes into the second quarter. Howell passes to Kuzi. Here is Havlicek. Guarded by Powell. Celtics passing it around. Shoots the 3. And again, Boston with the triple.
Guys, that's just really unstoppable. He poses a ton of matchup problems for whomever he's facing.
That'll be a 5-second call.
Trying to come back, Kevin, and you can't afford too many mistakes. His 4th turnover hampering their efforts.
And for those of you just joining us, we're almost 2.5 minutes into the second quarter.
Even with the big lead, he remains focused on the task at hand.
Yeah, and you know, that is some shaky and shoddy defensive work. They got to tighten it up.
And just a little too lax with that possession, and it cost him.
And I tell you what, more brain neutral plays like that one, and they'll have a hole deeper than the one they're already in.
Here's Sharman. And the Celtics hit again from deep.
Boy, has he put his foot on the pedal here this quarter. He's doing a terrific job in terms of leading their offense.
Unable to get the ball in bounds. They get called for the 5-second violation.
Young fella is a walking turnover right now. Just far too sloppy in this quarter.
No one near him. Again, the Celtics good for two.
And this offense is in a perfect rhythm, and you can see how they're finishing their plays.
Boy, this is borderline ridiculous. I mean, every single attempt finding the bottom of the bucket.
Costly error there. We'll see how they rebound from that miscue.
Well, you know what? Their wounds are self-inflicted. I mean, you've got to play much smarter than that.
Craps in the tray. He's got 17.
And he's now made 3 3-pointers here in the second, starting to get it going.
That'll be a 5-second call.
Well, those 5 turnovers, more than you'd like to see.
Boston making a switch here. Jones is checked in.
Sam Jones.
Jacks up a 3. And again, Boston with the triple.
Wow, he has been unstoppable from outside in the second quarter. The threes are just flowing.
They're going to turn it over. They couldn't get it in bounds that time.
And just a little too lax with that possession, and it cost them.
And I tell you what, more brain-neutral plays like that one, and they'll have a hole deeper than the one they're already in.
Here in the second quarter, just under 3.5 minutes played. Here's Sharman. And the Celtics hit again from deep.
He's found his rhythm from deep, and you can see the confidence.
Yeah, I'd be confident, too. As a matter of fact, I mean, if you're stacking up threes the way he is, I mean, he's doing all his work from behind the arc.
And just a little too lax with that possession, and it cost him.
And I tell you what, more brain-neutral plays like that one, and they'll have a hole deeper than the one they're already in.
He lobs it up. To the paint. Here's Howell. The lead pass was put in just the right spot. Howell's got 28.
Another bucket down low. They've been the aggressors, taking the ball inside and attacking at the rim.
And you're exactly right. It's been all good at one end, and let's be diplomatic and just say not so good at the other end.
Here's Havlicek. Good, and the assist goes to Russell. Russell's got his 9th assist in the game now.
Yeah, we've talked about this often. Hondo does a lot of things that help you win. They're from deep range.
5 seconds.
That'll help spread the floor, too.
That'll be a 5-second call.
Costly error there. We'll see how they rebound from that miscue.
Well, you know what? Their wounds are self-inflicted. I mean, you've got to play much smarter than that.
Outside, Russell. And Bill Russell slams it in.
And one step ahead of the defense with that solid screen.
And then, Greg, the monster dunk to finish it off.
Boy, picture-perfect teamwork that time, guys. One guy sacrificing for the other. That's how you succeed in this league.
and just a little too lax with that possession, and it cost them.
And I tell you what, more brain neutral plays like that one, and they'll have a hole deeper than the one they're already in.
Here's Sharman, and again it's Boston converted.
As hot as he's been this quarter, the game plan is simple, folks. Get him the ball and get out of the way.
Unable to get the ball in bounds. They get called for the 5-second violation. Back to Jones. There's the pass to Howell. And that one is stuffed right through.
And this offense is in a perfect rhythm. And you can see how they're finishing their plays.
Boy, this is borderline ridiculous. I mean, every single attempt finding the bottom of the bucket.
That'll be a 5-second call.
Costly error there. We'll see how they rebound from that miscue.
Well, you know what? Their wounds are self-inflicted. I mean, you've got to play much smarter than that.
To the middle. It's deflected. Powell with the steal. Here's Ham, covered by Havlicek. And the officials calling for a 3-second violation.
And just a little too lax with that possession. And it cost them.
And I tell you what, more brain neutral plays like that one, and they'll have a hole deeper than the one they're already in.
And the Celtics making a change here. Counts checked in. Pass to Havlicek. And the dunk by Havlicek.
Yeah, tremendous effort from Havlicek here tonight, scoring the ball.
They're going to turn it over. They couldn't get it in bounds that time.
And just a little too lax with that possession, and it cost them.
And I tell you what, more brain neutral plays like that one, and they'll have a hole deeper than the one they're already in.
Down low. Here's Sharman. The putback. It's good on the putback.
And that bucket adds to what has been a big difference in points in the paint between the two teams.
Yeah, it's really been quite a contrast. I like the way they're attacking the middle at their offensive end.
And just a little too lax with that possession, and it cost them.
And I tell you what, more brain neutral plays like that one, and they'll have a hole deeper than the one they're already in.
To the inside, and he dunks it down.
That's an old-fashioned rim wrap.
Just a remarkable jam. These fans' jaws are on the ground right now.
Platinum level highlight reel material. That is Showtime stuff there.
How about that mobile one block we just saw? Amazing defensive work.
Quick thinking pays off big. What a block.
Ball, Kuzi.
There's 1:40 left in the first half of basketball. Passes it to Counts. Fires the three. And the Celtics hit again from deep. That'll be a 5-second call.
And just a little too lax with that possession, and it cost them.
And I tell you what, more brain neutral plays like that one, and they'll have a hole deeper than the one they're already in.
1:20 left in the second quarter. The Celtics working the ball around now. Hands it from downtown. Jones has got 5.
Talk about execution on the offensive end. They're leaving nothing on the table right now.
Yep, they're starting to stretch this lead out. Too much offense to keep pace with.
And just a little too lax with that possession, and it cost them.
And I tell you what, more brain neutral plays like that one, and they'll have a hole deeper than the one they're already in.
So it's Boston now. They haven't allowed any points in the second quarter.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
Well, I agree with you. 4 of their last 5 baskets have been exactly of that variety.
.59 seconds left now here in the second. And he comes up with the deuce. He has 30.
Strong work for him at the offensive end, helping them to maintain that lead.
Unable to get the ball in bounds. They get called for the 5-second violation. Down low, counts. Bucket number 3. He's a perfect 3 for 3 to start.
Again and again, they're dissecting the defense and creating those high percentage looks from inside.
And even under pressure in close, I think they've still done a good job maintaining concentration and converting the opportunity.
Heinzen's checked in for Boston.
Tom Heinzen.
.52 seconds left in the first half. Going inside. The shot's good from Kuzi. Kuzi's got 8 points.
That's their 3rd straight make off an assist.
That'll be a 5-second call.
And just a little too lax with that possession, and it cost them.
And I tell you what, more brain neutral plays like that one, and they'll have a hole deeper than the one they're already in.
Inside, Howell.
Yeah. Tell you what, this is what you want from your point guard. Kuzi just knows when his guys are wide open.
Costly error there. We'll see how they rebound from that miscue.
Well, you know what? Their wounds are self-inflicted. I mean, you've got to play much smarter than that.
There's 42 seconds left here in the second, and that one good.
And this offense is in a perfect rhythm, and you can see how they're finishing their plays.
Boy, this is borderline ridiculous. I mean, every single attempt finding the bottom of the bucket.
Costly error there. We'll see how they rebound from that miscue.
Well, you know what? Their wounds are self-inflicted. I mean, you've got to play much smarter than that.
.41 seconds left to play here in the half. Here's Sharman. It's deflected. Here's Ham. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet. And it's out of bounds. The Celtics will take it the other way.
Team ball.
23 seconds left to play in the first half. Pass to Howell. Lays it up off the glass. He's got 32.
That makes it 10 of their last 12 coming from inside the paint.
They're going to turn it over. They couldn't get it inbounds that time.
And just a little too lax with that possession, and it cost them.
And I tell you what, more brain neutral plays like that one, and they'll have a hole deeper than the one they're already in.
.15 seconds left in the first half of the game. Heinsohn the pass to Howell. Uncovered. And another basket for Boston.
Feeling it. No doubt about it. He's definitely feeling it right now. Shooting a terrific percentage from the field.
Unable to get the ball in bounds. They get called for the 5-second violation. On the wing, Jones shoots it up, and too long on the shot. And so it's Boston with a huge lead at the break. Safe to say there's no catching them today. And with as many three-pointers as they've drained, it's easy to see why they're on the cusp of a blowout. We'll take a quick break and then back to the action here. After a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly here in the second. That'll be a 5-second call.
Costly error there. We'll see how they rebound from that miscue.
Well, you know what? Their wounds are self-inflicted. I mean, you've got to play much smarter than that.
Defense doesn't get much better than the mobile one block we just saw on replay.
And guys, that block could really help change the momentum of this game.
To the paint. Here's Howell. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Howell's got 38 points.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
Boy, the defense looks shell-shocked. I mean, they're on the ropes right now, on their heels.
So with Davis sitting